Aloha, everybody! It's your boy, All Out Monty here, and I just joined the team of the giant Fallout Ashfall expansion mod. And Fallout Ashfall is an expansion mod set in Hawaii, the big island of Hawaii. Uh, so you got tropical palm trees, native Hawaiian tribes, volcanoes, the whole 9 yards. And it's a work in progress. I just got hired by the creator of the mod, Ashfall Dude, as a writer, and I'm very excited. I'm going to be working on some quests, and I'm going to get into some of that as this video goes along. But right now, I got 15 minutes of exclusive gameplay, the first ever look at gameplay of the work in progress Fallout Ashfall mod. And let me stress that this is a work in progress. Um, a lot of the world has been created, it's been designed, but it's not completely finished. Especially a lot of the buildings, especially the interiors, still need some work. But as you can see, this is an entire new world space, a really sizable world space, about the size of Fallout New Vegas, and fresh with these giant palm trees that you would find in Hawaii, big rocks, this Hawaiian landscape here, and something I've always wanted, uh, you know, in, from a mod is I just want a really nice world to explore, and this mod provides that in spades. We have a giant world to explore, and we're gonna pack that full of a very interesting storyline and some interesting quests here. And I think the guy, I didn't record this footage, but the guy who recorded this footage was adjusting the settings right here. So let me just explain a little bit about what's going on in the story of Fallout Ashfall. Like I said, I just got brought on, so I didn't write most of this stuff. When I've written something, I will say that. But so this is written by Ashfall Dude, and with the help, I believe, of the lead writer Crimson Gray. And so it starts in pre-war Hawaii, sometime during the 2020s. A Hawaiian separatist group called the Aloha Kuakoa would be formed in Hilo, Hawaii, and I might be butchering these names, but their goal was to have Hawaii secede from the United States and become its own independent nation, restoring the system of monarchy which once existed long before the United States annexed the islands. For now, this group would only be relevant within the state of Hawaii and would rarely, if ever, gain attention from the media in the mainland United States. So fast forward to 2066, the Chinese invasion of Alaska has left the U.S. military and the people of Hawaii in a frenzy, with many believing that a Chinese invasion of the islands was on the horizon. This leads to the U.S. military reinforcing its presence on the islands, which to the Aloha Kuakoa is more reason to resist American influence. So the United States goes on to paint them as a domestic terrorist organization with ties to China, and because in the Fallout universe, China is the main antagonist of the series. They started the Great War. The United States is always who shot first, the U.S. or China, and that's one of the really cool things I think that alerted me to Ashfall that really I see the potential in is China. I was, before I even thought about joining Ashfall, I was thinking about doing my own, just thinking about what my own Fallout game would be like my dream Fallout 5 or Fallout 6, and that would be set in Hawaii. And the idea that I had was, eventually you would go and fight um, the Chinese somehow, and I never really wrote anything out or fleshed it out. Uh, but in this game, there is a Chinese separatist group, and there's going to be a heavy Chinese influence in Ashfall. There's going to be, Chinese submarines. There's going to be, Chinese spies